Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology. It seems like our missions lately are starting to focus on establishing air supremacy in advance of the upcoming invasion. So let's see how we continue to support those preparation efforts with today's afternoon briefing.
You'll be flying CAP over Krasnodar, protecting aircraft striking Russian air assets nearby. And Air Force AWACS will be monitoring the whole situation. Let the AWACS establish the priorities and direct you toward potential hostiles. Got it?
Alright, Eyes in the Sky. USS Eisenhower CVN 69. Date May 24th, local time 1300 hours. Weather, clear. Situation, US Navy A-6Es are set to attack Russian-held airfields outside of Krasnodar. Mission objective, patrol your sector in advance of the intruders and eliminate any hostile aircraft. Order of battle, recommended aircraft F-14B, recommended weapons AIM-9M, AIM-54, AIM-120. Threat suppression data, ground opposition SA-15Z, Su-23s, air opposition, possible MiG-27s, MiG-29s, and Su-27s. So we have two average wingmen. They have us patrolling the sea, and worse yet, I don't see Krasnodar on the map. Now we know it exists because I know I targeted it briefly in this morning's mission, but still, I don't know if it's off map like here or if it's a custom airfield they plopped into the map or what. But we're going to use Sparrows mixed with Sidewinders. And then we're just going to stick on a 500-gallon tank to save our 250-gallon tank. So I have a feeling we're going to have to fly a while to get to the zone to actually see enemy aircraft, and that will burn off our drop tanks before we have to worry about how we're imbalanced by only carrying one. So max out radar, which would probably fry this guy here, but...
Cap 1.
So we have A6s from the Green Lizards, Air Force B-52, and an Air Force E-3. So let's bring it around to the first checkpoint, which we see is 50 miles out. And we see two groups of MiG-29s, so let's go intercept those guys. Bogies, the E3 is saying, are coming from the direction we're intercepting. Nearest bandits are these Papa-style and MiGs that we're locked onto.
1 o'clock high, 9 miles, please advise.
Su-34 is protected by MiG-29s. Take them out. Interesting that they say Su-34s. I'm interested to see what the actual aircraft are, because Su-34s are kind of like the Russian equivalent of the F-15E Strike Eagles. So, I mean, certainly they're usable in the air defense or interception role, but especially the Su-34, it's more optimized for ground attack. The F-15E is more multi-role, but the Su-34, you know, like they have like a bathroom in there for long endurance missions and such. So I would find that an odd choice to base us. Alright, we'll have our wingmen intercept one. We'll take the other. They'll have to shoot against the ground clutter to fight us. And we have okay, we have two MiGs going for us. Hopefully we get a hit on one.
Oh yeah, Fox 2.
Alright. Okay, we took a pretty decent hit off of that, but we do have the advantage on this guy now.
12 o'clock, turning left. Deploy!
Woo!
Over.
Nearest bandit, 7 o'clock high. 4 o'clock high. 1 o'clock high.
Lead west.
So our other pop installer rig.
Disengage. Contact. You're 1 o'clock high. 160 miles.
He does still have a wingman.
Turning left.
So it's another group of MiG-29s. Oh, there's the Su-34. Okay. We'll take on the Su-34 then. So they actually did send Su-34s against us. I like how they're ignoring us, essentially. Let's try to get down to, so we aren't shooting them against the ground. I like that growl that we get for being supersonic. Ooh, these guys are very low. They're hitting the deck. We're also going pretty fast. We're going at like Mach 1.5 just about right now.
12 o'clock slow. Turning left.
7,000.
12 o'clock slow. Turning left. We've got him now. I'm taking a shot.
That's a fill.
12 o'clock. He's closing. We've got him now. This way. Fox 2. I'm taking a shot. Good.
Oh, we got him. Awesome. Here's another MiG-29. Missed him, but that's okay. We're within gun range of this Su-34 at least. Which, I gotta give him credit for staying in formation and going after the A-6s. Oops. Woo. Oh. Wow, that was a big hit. System damage? None, but we'll want to take it easy on the turns. I don't know how we have that much damage with no system damage, but...
It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. 135.
Runway at Simferpool.
We've got him now.
This guy's landing? Okay. That's an interesting tactical choice right now. Oh man. AI, why have you been so bad these past couple of missions? His landing gear down and everything.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well, that's the mission. We're expanded to a fun. Well, that's going to be the, okay, so we have the A-6E Prowler here. Doing, I don't know what, over the open sea.
Inbound, waypoint Bravo, bearing
B-52, he's going off to bomb someone. We do have bandits in our scope. I think that's still just that MiG that was landing. Nope. We We got a MiG-29. I don't want to leave him flying around the air where those
Echelon formation.
where those A-6s are going to be flying through. So
We got him now.
how much fuel do we have left? Enough for interception. Let's do it. It looks like it's just him, and I think we're actually barely in visual range. There, yeah. 10 miles away and he can see us. That's how big we are, but we can't quite make him out.
We got him now.
Still doesn't realize he's being pinged. Hopefully this will convince him to come after us so we can use up on the afterburner, and we'll let our wingman go for some kills.
I'm going after him. Deploy.
Oh,
I'm taking a shot.
it failed there. I don't know if he deployed the shaft or if it failed on its own, but one of our wingmen should be able to hit this guy.
Fox 1.
There he goes.
Disengage.
Alright, so we can disengage now. I tell them to go in the echelon if they listen to me, but they aren't. Oh, they're in the echelon already, so that's good.
Lead west.
So here's the green lizards. They are still over the ocean.
Lead drive.
Tu-95 bombers. Not our objective, but they're only 30 miles away. If we take these guys out, that would help save some. You know, if they're going after, there's 4 of them too. Jesus, I can't help myself. I'm disobeying orders. And this guy's absolutely failing at taking off. We'll send our wingmen on him. But, I mean, if these guys are destined for Ukrainian lines, they could do a lot of damage. Otherwise, you know, they could be used to attack or carrier battle groups. So taking out 4 bombers on the ground. Look, we can see the bombers before we can see the airfield. Oh, man. We'll have to fight SAMs and AAA. What airfield is this? Krasnodar. Okay, so Krasnodar is considered a Ukrainian airfield for some reason. So we'll have to be very careful with our attack here and make sure that we don't hit the airfield too hard, because it will soak up some of our bullets. I'm not too worried about it. I'd be more worried if we had like 2,000 pounds or something. Let's see, fuel reserves are lower than I'd like, but probably still plenty. I mean, carrier's only 60 miles away. I think we can handle that. We're fuel hungry, but we're not that fuel hungry. Oh, watch, I bet their tail turrets will still try to attack us.
He's taking damage. There.
Alright. So the next one will likely be coming out. But with that wreckage on the runway there, they're not going to be using that for at least an hour or so, I imagine. I guess all they really have to do is declare just get a bulldozer and push everything off to the side, but still. Okay, so that other bear was soaking up the damage for this one. looks like our wingman took out that other bear, or he off himself. I guess we'll find out at the debriefing. Alright. 4 bears down. That'll make things easier for either us, the Ukrainians, or the Air Force. And yeah, the B-52s and the Green Lizards are still inbound to strike this airbase. But our job here is done. We're going to fly over these hills that like to phase in and out of existence. Oh, they're taking SAM fire. We still got 7,000 pounds of fuel. We took a hit there. Let's at least try to use our jammers to give them some cover. I don't know how much it'll help, but if it makes even one missile miss, then we did our job.
Echelon formation.
Okay, that was naughty of us. I didn't expect them to dodge like that. I wanted to fly up between them. We almost caused accident there. That's what we yell at the Russians and Chinese for doing all the time, basically, to our aircraft. So we got 3 A-6Es from the Green Lizards. That's probably 60,000 pounds of ordnance just about there. So now we just gotta return to the carrier. Fuel, 6,000 pounds. That's not bad. We can throw off our jammers. We're over the open sea now, and we can see the supply ships tailing our battle. And there's the Eisenhower. So we'll switch over to navigational mode, and we'll let the autopilot take us home. And that was that mission went pretty well. We achieved a lot more than I thought we'd be achieving in that mission with that strike on the bombers. I mean, I guess the A-6s and the B-52s would have taken them out anyways, but... And that was an interesting bug we discovered, where Krasnodar was being showed as an Allied airfield. So I found that to be interesting.
Inbound, waypoint Delta, bearing 188, descending Angel 0. We're almost home.
Oh, let's slow down before we rip our gear off here. Oh shit, that's right. We're heavily damaged, so that's what you get when you get a high enough damage.
Lower.
You get an emergency landing.
Lower. Lower. Lower.
So you have to hear that even if we don't have any real system damage. At least you got to hear that. We should have system damage. But alright, our oil line should be cut, or our hydraulics, something. Our cannon should have taken a hit. We personally could have taken a hit as the pilot. Okay, I thought it was probably a little too low. Boost it up to 10%. Let's hope this landing doesn't kill us. It very well could.
Call the ball. On the ball.
We are on the ball, though.
Steady. Steady. Lower. Fire.
fair landing. Okay, I'll take that, especially with the amount of damage we have. So we'll go and park in our favorite spot. And we won't be using this Tomcat for at least 2 missions. With the amount of damage she sustained. Adding the miscellaneous damage from just using it, representing the maintenance that we have to do on. We're looking at 85% airframe damage. So that's at least 2 missions worth of man hours. And that's assuming there's not some random subsystem damage that, we missed that, still got damaged that we just didn't notice. Or that I didn't notice, at least. I'm sure you guys will have an easier time noticing it. So let's watch our wingman come in now. And now we just gotta wait for the other. It'd be really cool if we waited long enough the A6s would come back. And maybe they will, but we'd be waiting probably at least a half hour even with time compression on, so I won't do that. Yeah, there's not even any friendly air within 50 miles of the fleet, so. And that's assuming they even send them back to base and not off to, a random airfield or something else. So. Alright, so that is mission accomplished. There we are, all looking pretty. We get the flyby of our carrier moving like a little cat officer. I think we could, I think we can actually target him if I remember correctly. No? Okay. I thought he was a separate entity, and maybe he is, so we just started doing it right, but. Alright, so with this beautiful view, let's end the mission there, and I believe that should be our last mission for today. Debrief, USS Eisenhower CVN-69, date May 24th, mission Eyes in the Sky, resolution success. Nice work cleaning up on those new Su-34 tactical bombers. The Platypus, as the Su-34 is known, is a handsome airplane. It'll look good painted on your fuselage. Mission outcome success, we destroyed the 2 targets, so I guess all we had to do is destroy those platypuses. We took 75% damage, landing rate of 50%, wingman took 48% damage. Now, it does count the Su-34s as bombers, so we see we took out 4 MiG-29s, 2 Su-34s, and 3 Tu-95s, and then that is the Russian pilot we accidentally killed firing on the other MiG-29. So our wingmen aren't credited with any kills, which is weird. I would think they would at least have had the 1 Tu-95 and then, a MiG or 2, but it looks like we did all the work. Looks like all their launches failed or were spoofed and no gun hits. Even ours had a fairly high failure rate, only about a third hit, quarter failed, another third-ish were spoofed. Our gun had a really high hit, though, 56%. And we got mauled by that 1 MiG-29 that made a pass. 75% of his rounds hit us, so. And his missile hit us, too. His A-11 Archer, I think. So, man, he mauled us.
Hey, I hear those Rusky frontal aviation guys brought in fresh MiG-29s. Some of their best from Moscow. An outfit with the unofficial name of Papa Stalin.
Where are they based?
All along the Polish border. Guess they're kind of worried about the pressure from NATO, eh?
Hey, Al, what do you think of the Fulcrum?
It is comparable to a Falcon or a Hornet, really. Plenty of power, but very maneuverable. If you're loaded down with bombs, dump them before you mix it up.
Not bad advice. So we didn't take any system damage by some miracle. So we'll repair what we can. But she's out for at least one more mission. And with that, that concludes today's mission. So we might be mixing it up more with Papa Stalin in the future. So stay tuned and we'll see you then.